How you doing? Ralphy here, Ralphy Customs. We're going to jump on another job. I was looking for a posh word and I can't find one, so fuck it. We're going to jump on another job and make a wheel space, well, a disc spacer for our Chris's Ironhead Sportster. Look, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, you join us halfway. You join us at the halfway point. No scoring, nobody on, bottom of the ninth. Right, he's got his Brembo kit for his Springer front end. Yeah, now unfortunately, when I've come to fit it, the back of the caliper is hitting the spokes here when the caliper's sat on the disc, right? So it's hitting the wheel, it's fouling the wheel, so we've got to space it all away. So I had to sort the wheel spacers out anyway. If you regular readers will know that I made some wheel spacers, very nice stainless steel wheel spacers, and they were even both sides because we didn't know what was happening with this. Now we've got it and we're on it, I've had to modify things. I've had to make a stepped spacer. Oh, come on, you bastard. I've just done it this morning. A stepped spacer for in there, yeah, that allows us to space the disc off so we get the clearance for that. So we've now got a top hat wheel spacer one side and a normal one the other side, yeah, a regular one the other side. I didn't film it and I wasn't going to film it, but the next stage is worth looking at, I reckon. We're going to spin up a disc of aluminium 9.5mm thick that sits on there, that covers that lip and has a lip for the disc to go on, and then 5 bolt holes in. Simple, ain't it? So what I've had to do is, it needs to be, I've got a drawing, look, nice little sketch. Here it is. So it's 111 diameter, then it steps down to 61 to take the disc. Look, here's some centres of discs that were covering the wheel. Don't know why, but there you go. So the disc is going to drop on that lip. The whole thing needs to be 14.5, and we've got, like I say, 111 for 9.5, and then it steps down to 61 for 5 with a 45mm hole through. That pocket in there at 60 by 5, I reckon. I need to measure that. I've not written that down. It might be 4, might do it, and so on and so forth. Right, 4mm, that steps 4mm, little pocket, 60mm diameter, 4mm deep, and then so on and so forth. So what I've done, I've had to put my outside jaws in. The only bit of material I've got is fucking oofing, yeah, so I'm going to have to rough it out. We've got an aluminium bit in, an aluminium tool in the tool holder, and we've got this big chunk of fucking aluminium that we only need 14.5mm of. So what I'm going to do is machine it down to the right size for the outside, bore it, I think, or flip it and then bore it, maybe. We'll see. Right, so I'm right at the limit. I've had to cock the tool post round. You can't see, but I've had to cock the tool post round to get my clearance. So what I'm going to do is face it up nice and steady. And a good chunk of this is going bye-byes, so that's not going to work. I'm fouling my fucking tool holder. Right, scratch that then. Let's turn the outside of this down to 114 off and cock the tool holder over a bit more. Hold on. We've gone for cocking the tool holder around a bit more because that's the fucking way to do it. So we're not too bothered about the very centre, that's going bye-byes. Bit of fluff, and we'll just take a nice steady light cut and get that cleaned up like so. Right, that middle bit we're going bye-byes, they're going to be 40 mil on through it, so we're not bothered about that. We'll zero DRO and come to the outside and get that a clean up, and I know we've got a fucking rougher chunk off that. Right, I've adjusted my tool and had to re-zero. Well, I've not re-zeroed actually, I'm telling you fucking wrong. So let's just touch on that face because I've moved my tool. So come on baby, that'll do for me, I think. Come on, there we go, that's just touched off. So we'll zero again, and we're going to take a cut on the outside, a bit more of a cut. I'm right on the range of my fucking happy place doing this, and we're going to bird's nest like fucking well, I reckon. Anyway, what do we want? 14 and a half. So we'll go over that. We'll go like 20 mil or something, which is, come on, there's 20 mil. And we'll have a measure. Look at that, fucking hell. Bird's nest of the week, Max. We'll have a measure and see about hogging it down to 111. Right, unfortunately for me, this is like 150 mil, this fucking bit of work, this bit of stock, so there's a lot got to come off it. I'm just going to rough it down by hand because we're getting bird's nest fucking sitter, like so, until we get a bit nearer the size. What we're taking off then, 4 mil at a time, so 2 mil cut, 18 thou cut into the alley. It's nice and soft, it's nice stuff. Like that, so we can bump it off to avoid the bird's nest while we rough it down, and try not to stall out the fucking lathe, because like I say, we're on the limit. If I force it too hard, I reckon I can stall it out. You heard it dip then when I fucking plunged it, so once it gets down to a more manageable size, we'll be able to machine it more easily, won't we? Anyway, I'll get this roughed out. I'll get rid of this bird's nest, get this roughed out, and you can join me again when I'm nearer the fucking size. Okay, sports fans. So you joined me after much hogging and fucking cutting and fucking around. And we're on the last cut. I'm just clearing out the debris. So this will take us down to 111. Yeah. Maybe the old fucking WD. And I'm not sure how well we're going to manage when it comes to parting off, to be honest. I'm thinking that we might have to fucking get a bit brutal on it to get the part out, but the parting off tool might do it. I'm not giving up on it. We'll see what happens when we get there. Right? Yeah. So here we go, down to there, that'll do.
Don't forget folks, our Fuckstock stickers are now available in our Etsy store, link in the description below. Fuckstock, you know it makes sense.
Right, so with that where we want it at 111, focus, we've changed the tool to see if that gets us anywhere nearer. I need to change that tip actually. That tip's a wanker. So I'll get that tip turned round. And then we'll see how it cuts when I machine this step in. Right, we know this needs to be 9 tall and whatever diameter I wrote down. 61, fucking hell, that's a massive amount. So let's try 3 mil at a time. So 108 is there. See how that chips up. Maybe a bit better, but I don't think I'm gaining out. Ain't it? That needs to go down to 9 mil anyway, which is fucking like, telling you that. 5 mil, frankly. So that was lucky, wasn't it? So 5mm that needs to go down to. Oops. I'll carry on roughing it out like fucking so, just like before, and you can join me when I get nearer the fucking end, I reckon, because it's strung as shit and I'm not sure how good it's going to be to watch me fucking machining all this shit off. I'd find it boring if I were watching, so anyway, I'll get this roughed off and you can join me when we're nearer the side. Right, here we go then, last cut time. So we'll take this down to 61 and I need to clean this up, so I'll come out of there and hopefully clean it up at this. Come on, you bastard. There. Oh no, it needs a little bit more effect. Hang on, bear with. Here we go. And we'll get that cleaned up. We'll take that down to 61. Yeah. Like so. One. There. And now we just need to face this off because I dropped the bollock. I've gone a bit too deep. We want 1.25 off this. So we'll trace that off quick. Look. If I feed like a foot, I get a right good cut and finish. So I'm feeding like a foot. Come on. 1.25 there. Happy days. There's that little step to take the disc. So we can break the edge of the spacer. We can break the edge of that lip. Like so. Give a good one on there. And now we can get set up and bore the middle out. So remember the centre drill, bear with. Come on baby. Crank handle faster, Ralphy. I can't get right old close to the job because my saddle don't clear very much. It's a big fucking chunk of shit in the vice, in the chuck. Anyway, that's that. And now we're in with it. Bit of a pilot for the big one. We've just gone in with the 11/16 because it's sat here from the last job. So we want to go about 20mm. I'll give us fucking loads right. So we're through because it was drilled from the other end. So that's happy days. And now we're in with the big lad. Down to a depth of 20mm. I won't bother taking this through, like. Bit of a squealer, bless him, but he'll be fine. Righto, just coming up on 20mm. Which is, come on. There she goes, Captain. Get a boring bar set up now then. Righto, so we're going to touch this off. Like so, 0, and we want to go 20mm deep, don't we? So we'll just take a nice gentle cut down to, if I'll quickly use the power bit, down to 20mm, and then we'll have a measure, and hopefully everything will be fucking happy to go from there, like. So come on, 19 point blocks, 20 there. So we'll measure the hole and see where we're at, and then we want to take it out to 45mm. So I think we've got a way to go. Oh, not bad. What are we on? 33 point. Come on. 33.84. 33.83 thereabouts. Let's see. We can take an heavier cut than that. This takes us out to 36. So just under a 3mm cut. Well, 3mm off. So 1.5mm cut, which is 60 down. And that's what upper. So we'll go again the same. 39 from 36. Happy days. Right, this is the last cut. This will take us out to 45 millimeters, and we're going to go 20 deep, and then we're going to see if we can pop the fucking trunk off. This will be a big ask, I think, but we'll see. There we go, 20 mil deep, off that way, out that way. Break that edge, like fucking so. And Bob's your auntie. Now I can't try a disc in there because the fucking it's the bed, but I have one. Yeah, these chopped off centres, and that, my friends, almost fits. Bit tight. Oh no, there you go. Snorted. So that's how the disc is going to fit on. Thank you. Sat the juggler, and I need to see if I can cut through that thickness there from 45 to 111. That's how deep my blade needs to be. And we want 9 mil, 9.5 mil of material, so we'll get 10. So we're going to be cutting there, which should give us clearance on this shoulder. We'll have a look. Right, we are on the outer limits. I can't move my tool back that way anymore because it's bottomed out on the saddle, and I can't stick the tool out of the holder that way anymore. There's no point in fucking I can maybe pinch a bit if I need. Anyway, right, let's see how we get on. So it's a big ask, like I say. We'll touch off on there like that, and we want 12.5. I'm going to go. Yeah, that'll give us half a mil to machine off the other side, off the face light, to free it up, to true it up even. Use your words, Ralphy. There we go, that's 12.5. And let's see how the fucking bad boy performs. It's going to be a steady away job. Doing it manually and giving it a squiv with the old fucking WD on occasion. And we'll just go as far as we can. We might need to finish it off with a hacksaw, which should be just perfect. I don't think we will though, I think we'll get it. So, I'm happily being showered by hot curly whirlies of aluminium. Once you're stuck in my moustache and I could smell the heat coming off it, like, a bit random. So, yeah, I think, you know, I jolly well think we might get it. Just steady away like this. Stick with me, and we're almost there. Yeah, we're going to get it, I reckon. Or near as fuck it is to swearing. What do you think? Answers in the comments. Do you think we're going to get it? Because I fucking do. Let's clear that shit out of the way. Get something in place to fucking hold this. It's looking good from where I am. Come on, baby. Can't be much left now. Come on. Fucking hell, I'm nearly bottoming out. Sorry for knocking you then. Right, another squib. See, fucking hell, the machine started to stall. Then we're binding. We're definitely binding. Come on. It's almost fucking there. I can see it, like. Hopefully. With another squirt. Oops, sorry. Fucking hell, you get right beat up on this one, didn't you? Love taps you are. You'll learn to like it. You'll get used to it. Come on. That is about as much as we can go. Alright, thank you, man. Stop getting bored of nothing. And there she fucking blows. Look at that. Look at the state of it, like, but it's off. Isn't it? I bet it's slightly warm. Who knows? Bastard. Righto, pot pickers. we need to go 4 mil deep on this. So we're going to go 4 mil deep, and it needs to come out to like 60 mil, which is quite big. So I'm not too bothered about sizing it up. We'll get a rough measurement when we get to 4 mil, which is there, 4 mil, right? Cut that off, cut that off. And we can see that that little blighter is 46.81. Is that a digital readout? X is 46.81. Enter, and we want 60. So again, you can join me near at the end. I know, 60 mils there. Yeah, and we want 4 mil deep. So in she goes, Captain. 3.9, 4 mil. Clean that edge up. That should be that. So we'll break that edge. We'll break that edge if we can, or we can. And we'll just have a double check that I've not fucking dropped a bollock. I'm about 59.99 I'm getting. 60.04. Fucking hell, we're not worried about that. Happy days. So, oh, sorry. That, my friends, is one spacer. Now we've got to drill the holes in for the disc bolts, and we'll be sorted. Right, next on the job, I don't know how much you can see, but we need to transfer through the holes, and we're just going to use a transfer punch like so. So we tap it on, make sure it's not moved, work our way around, like so, and then you can go either on the jolly old Bridgeport or on the good old fucking pillar drill to get it finished up. Righto, so we've opted for the mighty beddings as a method, and we're going to just run through with a quarter pilot drill. Got the chin in like, yeah, and then we'll slow it down. And the 3/8 bolts, I'm going to go 10.5. That'll give us an extra bit of clearance, which is perfectly within tolerance for this. And then we should be good to build it all up, and that'll be a job well done. Righto, so yeah, we'll pilot it. Let's run this through. Nice and steady away. We could clamp it to the bed, we could hold it in a vice, but you know what? We're not going to. Because we're living on the edge. Anyway, I'll get these drilled through, and then we'll give them a quick tickle up with the countersink tool to break the edges of the holes, and it should be Bob's your fucking answer. All things being equal. Righto, bit of wood on, tooling, not tooling, tooling, quick touch, that's it. To be fair, you could do it with a fucking mighty DeWalt if you really wanted. And that is one finished spacer. So, here we go, by the power of TV, we've got that bolted in place, and it's just sitting peachy. I've not cleaned it up properly and bolted it up properly, but it is showing a little bit of a wobble in the disc. It's just going to be shit on the over. I didn't clean it up right, like I say, but everything fits. That's going to work. His disc clears his fucking wheel, which is like the most important thing. We've got a little bit of clearance here, like at the back there. I'll show you better from here. So yeah, we've got some clearance there. That sits on the disc nicely, the disc sits on the wheel nicely. That looks lovely. Everyone's a fucking winner. So there you go, that's another job. It just leaves me as always to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and a sub. Check out all the bump in the description below, and I will catch you on the next one, everyone. Have a good one. Big love.